What if I told you that just by changing a few colors in your wardrobe, you can look up to 10 years younger? Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt that certain clothes made you look tired or older than you really are? This happens because many of us, after the age of 60, continue to wear the same colors as always, without realizing that our skin has changed and needs tones that enhance it. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful colors that will completely transform your appearance. These aren't just theories, they're colors that I've personally tested and seen the immediate results in the mirror. If you stick around until the end of this video, you'll find out what color number 5 is considered the best-kept secret of image consultants for mature women. The stakes here are very high. If you keep choosing colors that don't match your current skin tone, you'll continue to look dull, tired, and yes, older. But if you learn to use these 5 colors that I'm going to teach you, people will start asking if you've changed anything, if you're doing some new treatment. The difference is impressive, and you'll see it the first time you use them. Tip 1. The power of navy blue. Navy blue is one of the most elegant and youthful colors available for women over 60. Many people think that black is always the best option, but in fact navy blue works much better for our mature skin. Black can be too harsh and create too much contrast, making our skin look paler and highlighting expression lines. Navy blue, on the other hand, is as sophisticated as black, but much softer and more friendly to our skin tone. It works as a perfect background that makes our eyes shine and our skin look more luminous. It is a color that exudes confidence, elegance, and modernity at the same time. How to use it in practice? Start by replacing a black piece in your wardrobe with a navy blue one. It could be a blouse, a coat, or even a pair of pants. Combine it with a white or light-colored blouse and see the immediate difference. A client of mine exchanged her black blazer for a navy blue one, and on the same day, 3 people commented on how rested and youthful she looked. The benefits are incredible. Navy blue elongates the silhouette, is versatile for any occasion, from a casual encounter to an important meeting, and most importantly, it softens features and brightens the face in a way that black simply cannot do. It's a color that never goes out of fashion and always conveys good taste. Tip 2. The charm of dusty pink. Many mature women are afraid of pink, thinking it is too young or too flashy. But dusty pink, this softer and more sophisticated shade, is absolutely magical for our age. I'm not talking about the vibrant hot pink, but rather the more discreet grayish pink that seems to have a veil of elegance over it. This particular shade of pink has an amazing effect on our skin. It adds a healthy flush of color to our face, as if we had just taken a walk in the fresh air. It is a color that brings life to the face without being over the top, creating a very natural and rejuvenating effect. The practical application is simpler than you might think. Try a dusty pink blouse with pants or a skirt in a neutral tone, such as beige, gray, or even jeans. If you're still hesitant, start with accessories, a scarf, a bag, or even a lipstick in that tone. One of my followers told me that after she started wearing dusty pink, her husband said she looked younger and more radiant without even knowing what had changed. The benefits of this color are surprising. It warms the skin, hides small imperfections, goes perfectly with gray or white hair, and most importantly, it brings a positive and feminine energy that is very attractive. It is a color that speaks of self-esteem and self-care, 2 fundamental things for feeling good about ourselves. Tip 3. The elegance of olive green. Olive green is one of those colors that many people underestimate, but it has incredible transformative power for mature women. It's an earthy, sophisticated green that's not like those vibrant greens that can be difficult to wear. Olive green is like a warm hug in color form. This color has a very special characteristic. It perfectly matches the golden tones of our mature skin. As we age, our skin develops warmer undertones, and olive green complements these tones in a way that leaves us looking healthier and more radiant. It's a color that brings personality without being exaggerated. In practice, you can start with an olive green piece as the base of your look. A shirt, cardigan, or even a jacket in this color will work perfectly. Pair it with neutral tones like cream, beige, or soft gold. Avoid pairing it with very cool colors like royal blue or purple, as it can create an unharmonious contrast. A friend of mine bought an olive green coat and was so surprised by the compliments she received that it is now one of her favorite colors. The benefits of olive green are unique. It conveys sophistication and maturity, is perfect for any season, pairs wonderfully with gold accessories, and most importantly, it is a color that is always in fashion but never too obvious. It is the kind of color that makes people look at you and think you have great taste. Now, before we continue, if you are enjoying these tips, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any content about fashion and beauty for mature women. And tell me in the comments where you are watching from. I love to know where my dear viewers are. Tip 4. The sophistication of burgundy is a color that exudes elegance and sophistication like few others. It's a more mature, deeper red that has all the strength of traditional red, but with an elegance that's perfect for our age. While pure red can sometimes feel too youthful or too dramatic, burgundy finds the perfect balance. This color has a very interesting effect. It adds drama and personality to the look without being over the top. Burgundy works really well with our mature skin because it has undertones that complement the natural tones we develop with age. It is a color that speaks of confidence, experience, and refined good taste. To wear burgundy, start with a piece that you feel comfortable in. This could be a blouse, a scarf, or even a lipstick in this color. If you want to be more daring, a burgundy dress is absolutely stunning for special occasions. Pair it with neutral tones like gray, cream, or gold. Avoid overly colorful combinations. Let the burgundy be the star of your look. I have a client who wore a burgundy dress to a wedding and received so many compliments that it is now her go-to color for important events. The benefits of burgundy are impressive. It elongates the silhouette, is incredibly photogenic, works for both day and night, and most importantly, it is a color that exudes power and femininity at the same time. It is the kind of color that makes you feel special and confident, and this is reflected in your posture and the way you present yourself to the world. Tip 5. The mystery of pearl gray. We come to the fifth color, the one I promised at the beginning, and which is really a secret among image consultants. Pearl gray is not a common gray. It is a gray with silver undertones that create an almost luminous effect on the skin. It is a color that many people ignore because they think gray is boring. But this specific shade is pure magic. Pearl gray has a very special quality. It works as a natural highlighter for our skin and hair. If you have gray or white hair, this color will make it look intentional and elegant, as if it were a carefully chosen accessory. For those who still have colored hair, pearl gray creates a soft contrast that brightens the face. The practical application of this color is more versatile than you might think. A pearl gray blouse looks great with just about any other color. Pair it with dusty rose for a romantic look, with navy blue for ultimate elegance, or wear it alone with gold accessories for a sophisticated modern look. It's a color that works with any fabric, from cotton to silk, and it always looks elegant. A follower sent me a photo wearing pearl gray, and she looked like she had looked years younger, simply because of the perfect color choice. The benefits of pearl gray are unique and powerful. It smooths imperfections, complements any skin tone, is neutral enough to wear frequently, but special enough for special occasions, and most importantly, it is a color that ages well with us. While other colors can become dated, pearl gray remains timeless and always elegant. Tip 6. The charm of caramel. Caramel is a color that is often overlooked, but it has the incredible power to make us look younger and more radiant. It is a warm, welcoming tone that reminds us of the soft gold of honey or sand on the beach. Caramel is neither dark brown nor light beige. It is exactly that middle ground that works like magic for our mature skin. This color has a special characteristic. It warms up our skin tone in a very natural way. As we age, our skin can lose some of its natural glow, and caramel restores this luminosity in a subtle but very effective way. It's as if you always have favorable lighting, that golden light of the late afternoon that makes everyone more beautiful. In practice, caramel is surprisingly easy to wear. Start with a caramel-colored piece as a base, a blouse, a coat, or even a skirt. Pair it with neutral colors like cream, white, or even denim. If you want to create a more elaborate look, mix caramel with earthy tones like olive green or burgundy. One of my course participants told me that after discovering caramel, it became her favorite color because she always gets compliments when she wears it. The benefits of caramel are impressive and immediate. It brings warmth and life to the face, pairs perfectly with gold accessories, is a color that works in any season but is especially beautiful in fall and winter. And most importantly, it is a color that conveys warmth and sophistication at the same time. It is the kind of color that makes people feel good in your presence. Tip 7. The delicacy of lavender. Lavender is a color that divides opinions, but when used correctly, it is absolutely transformative for mature women. I'm not talking about vibrant purple or very light lilac, but rather that soft shade of lavender, like the color of the flower itself, which has a grayish touch that makes it very sophisticated. This color has a very interesting effect on our appearance. It softens features and adds a touch of mature romanticism to our look. Lavender is a color that goes very well with gray or white hair, creating a harmony that seems to have been designed by an artist. It is a color that speaks of conscious femininity, of a woman who knows her own style. To use lavender in practice, start slowly if you're not used to this color family. A lavender blouse with dark pants is a great place to start. If you want to be more daring, a dress in this color is absolutely elegant for special occasions. Always pair it with neutral tones, gray, white, cream, or even black if you want a more dramatic contrast. Avoid mixing it with too many other colors. Let the lavender shine on its own. I have a client who was very reluctant to try lavender, but when she finally did, she was so impressed with the result that it is now one of her favorite colors. The benefits of lavender are unique and surprising. It creates a calming and serene effect. It is a color that photographs very well. It conveys creativity and sensitivity, and most importantly, it is a color that is ageless. While some colors can seem too young or too mature, lavender strikes the perfect balance for any age, especially after 60. Tip 8. The modernity of petroleum blue. Petrol blue is one of those colors that went unnoticed for a long time, but is now gaining the recognition it deserves. It's a darker blue, with greenish undertones, which is much more interesting than traditional navy blue. It is a contemporary color, which speaks of a woman who is in tune with her own personality. This color has a very special quality. It is sophisticated without being obvious. While black can be predictable and navy blue can sometimes be too common, petrol blue brings a dose of originality that is very appealing. It's a color that makes people look twice, not because it's flashy, but because it's interesting and well chosen. The practical application of petrol blue is more versatile than you might imagine. It works perfectly as a base color for an outfit. A blouse, a coat, or even a skirt in this color looks elegant and modern. Combine it with neutral tones such as cream, soft gold, or light gray. If you want to create a bolder look, try petrol blue with caramel. The combination is amazing. A follower sent me a photo wearing a petrol blue blouse with cream pants, and she looked absolutely elegant and modern. Before I move on to the next tip, I want to tell you about something special I prepared for those who want to go beyond this video. It's a complete guide with color secrets that completely transformed my wardrobe and can transform yours too. The link is in the pinned comment, and for a limited time, I'm offering a special discount for channel subscribers. Now let's continue with the next tips, which are some of my favorites. Tip 9. The serenity of pinkish beige. Pinkish beige is a color that combines the neutrality of beige with the delicacy of pink, creating a tone that is absolutely perfect for mature women. It's like a natural nude, but with a touch of color that brings life to the face. Many people confuse it with very light pink, but pinkish beige has more complexity and sophistication. This color has a very special effect on our appearance. It creates a perfect base that allows our personality to shine through. It's not a color that competes with you, it's a color that enhances you. Pinkish beige works as a neutral but warm background, which makes our skin look more luminous and healthy, as if we always have perfect lighting. In practice, pinkish beige is incredibly versatile and easy to wear. It can be the main color of your look or work as a base for other colors. A pinkish beige blouse with a skirt or pants in a darker shade looks elegant and feminine. If you want a more elaborate look, pair it with soft gold or even olive green for a striking combination. It is a color that works very well with fluid fabrics like silk or viscose. One client told me that after she discovered pinkish beige, it became her go-to color for important meetings because she always gets compliments on her appearance. The benefits of pinkish beige are impressive and immediate. It softens the overall look, is neutral enough to wear frequently, but special enough for special occasions, goes with almost any other color, and most importantly, it is a color that ages very well on us. It is the kind of color that always looks right, never too much or too little. Tip 10. The timeless elegance of cream. We come to the last tip, and it is about a color that is often underestimated: cream. It's not pure white, which can be too harsh, nor is it plain beige, which can sometimes look dull. Cream is that warm, soft tone that resembles the color of ivory or natural pearl. It's a color that has its own personality, but works as a perfect base for any look. The cream has a unique quality. It illuminates the face in a very natural and elegant way. It is as if you always have a soft and flattering light shining on you. For mature women, the cream is especially powerful because it complements the natural tones of our skin without creating too strong contrasts that can highlight imperfections. The practical uses for cream are endless. It's a color that works on its own or with just about any other color. An all-cream ensemble is the definition of understated elegance. Pair cream with navy for a classic look, with burgundy for sophistication, or with caramel for a warm and inviting look. It's a color that works in any fabric and for any occasion, from the most casual to the most formal. I remember one time I wore a cream dress to an event, and 3 different people asked me where I bought it because the color was so perfect. The benefits of cream are timeless and universal. It never goes out of style. It is photogenic. It conveys elegance and good taste. It works as a base for accessories of any color. And most importantly, it is a color that accompanies us through the years, always looking appropriate and beautiful. It is the kind of color that makes you feel well dressed without any effort. We've reached the end of our 10 transformative color guide, and I hope you've seen how small changes can make a huge difference to your appearance. These colors aren't just suggestions. They're powerful tools for enhancing your natural beauty and bringing out the best version of yourself. Remember, age brings wisdom, experience, and a confidence that only comes with years of experience. These colors are just a way to externally express all that inner wealth that you possess. It's not about hiding your age, but about celebrating it with style and elegance. My challenge to you is to choose one of these colors and try it out this week. Notice how you feel, how people react, and most importantly, how this small change can impact your self-esteem. You will be surprised at the transformative power that the right color can have. If this video was useful to you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any content about fashion and beauty for mature women. And tell me in the comments which of these colors you're most excited to try. I love reading your comments and hearing how these tips are transforming your lives. See